Different kind of video today. I do want to show this fun little elemental build, actually from a skill that comes from one monster that's actually a pretty goofy one, but is actually pretty freaking goated. This will contain a bit of spoilers. If you guys want to find monsters and be surprised by the new monsters or the amount of monsters this game has, just a spoiler alert, giving you a heads up. But my monster that I'm using right now actually swapped Nursilla off for K9. His speed stats are actually freaking amazing. It's maxed out, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Hang on, yep. Speed maxed out, decent attack. Stamina recovery is phenomenal. And by the way, the stars do carry over to the stamina recovery. And I tested this because I looked at his stats, and without the stars, his recovery, where it says stamina starting max and then recovery, under recovery, it did say 15. And then when I put the 3-star recovery on that, it went up to 20. So it does matter, it does stack. This fun little build for this little goober, little good boy. Yeah, straightforward. I'm just not gonna waste any time with it. Sleep Needle Plus comes from the Nursilla. If you S-rank the Nursilla, you get the plus version of this. Tail Stun, you get it from the Gypceros. Actually, I should probably show these monsters in case people don't really know what these monsters are. Let's see. I have to go to my staples. All right, edit parties. Where is he? So as you can see, I'm here at my party. Sleep Needle Plus comes from the Nursilla, this little goober here. Then Tail Stun comes from the Gypceros. I'm pretty sure Tail Stun, it doesn't matter which Gypceros it's from. Either it's the normal Gypceros or the purple Gypceros. I did get it from the purple Gypceros. This one should have it, yeah. Here it is. And then the last Poison Spike, that actually comes from an S-rank Raytheon, as you can see right here. But basically, I just have the technical power and speed just to be consistent with those clashes. And then the skill that actually makes, or brings everything together, is actually Fruit Frenzy. The power on this is amazing. The Wyvern Fell is super high, and it's actually pretty affordable in terms of the stamina expended. And it can inflict poison, paralysis, and darkness, which is great for this because I have something to inflict sleep, something to inflict stun. So if you have any kind of monster that has inflict rate up, that's a given. And of course, Salt in the Wound, since you will be applying these abnormal statuses, you will be getting the damage boost from that, which further increases the Fruit Frenzy. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, I might be wrong, but Merciless Roar might be a specific Monsty skill coming from K9. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure, but this gives you a large attack buff. So, large attack buff with Salt in the Wound boosted, with non-elemental attack boosted. The Fruit Frenzy just does insane damage. I forgot how many times it hits. I'm gonna show it in a bit. I'm gonna showcase it in a bit. But the way you get Fruit Frenzy is from, where is he? Can't pronounce his name. Bizhaiden. It's not gonna show it right here, but 100% I got it from this Monsty. But it freaking goes crazy, especially when the monster is toppled over and you just guaranteed crits. It is pretty fun, and I like it a lot. I've been able to take down a lot of high-level monsters with this kind of setup. And of course, this all elemental defense boost, if you guys are wondering where I got that from, surprisingly, and again, this is spoilers, the heads up, spoilers, actually comes from Diablos. I think that was the only Monsty that I took, but it 100% came from the Diablos. I don't know if there's other Monsties that can have that skill, but I got it from the Diablos monster. But without further ado, I'm about to showcase this build right now. It's pretty crazy. I do want to note that I am very over leveled. This is the showcase. We're gonna start off with a Venom Queen Plus to get that poison, and just hit him with our freaking katana. We got the proc off. Pretty good. And then after we get that proc, this Espinus, can't pronounce it. Then we're gonna apply defense down to hopefully use our horn, by the way, our horn to further extend the duration of buffs. Oh, this is on allies. Never mind. I lied. So we don't really need to use that ability. Actually, we can probably swap off. Let's go to K9 and we just go straight for the Merciless Roar.
Let's go.
Because ideally we do want to try to knock or topple this monster to get the highest amount of damage. Yeah, see, it's funny because his Puke, I'm pretty sure is what it's called, also has the Fruit Frenzy. So the Puke on top of my K9 doing the Fruit Frenzy when he's toppled gets deleted. It's actually pretty insane. I'm pretty sure he has poison already. I want to save my stamina. So let's go for a Sleep Needle. Why not? And then... what's our timer on the... Okay, 4 turns? Oh my god, that's a lot of turns. So we could just go for a normal Spirit Blade. Doesn't matter which part. As you can see, we're killing it. I didn't check what level monster this is, but I was defeating these monsters when I was at level 36. And instead of K9, obviously, I was using the Nursilla. This monster is level 50, so we're even right now. So almost there. We're about to topple. I don't know if he's gonna win that clash. So we're just gonna do this. And then actually go for a lunge stance. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, he's gonna lose a clash. Get a stagger? Ah, not yet, so close. But this will stagger. We're not gonna use the rush because we want him staggered. The follow-up crits.
Thank you.
Doing crazy amount of damage. And yep. Moment of truth for all you guys been waiting. Here it is. It's gonna go pretty crazy. I don't know if I can do anything to further increase. I highly doubt it, but it's fine. I'm just gonna go for a basic attack. Oh my god. On top of that with the follow-up. Yeah, he's dead.
You did it!
But yeah, basically, you can do this with any non-elemental monster. Just like this Espinus, like I can, if I wanted to, also give him that build as well, because just in case for anyone who doesn't know this yet, your attacks are further boosted in terms of damage when they have that element to their, like, attach to them. Very similar to like how Pokemon has stab. Very similar concept. So as long as I have that non-elemental or type, this could work for basically anybody. I pick K9 specifically because of how high his speed is, and to be honest, you don't really need crit rate on this K9 because as long as they're toppled, you're gonna crit anyways. But yeah, that's basically it. That is all. That's all I want to show you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace.